Never too early to talk LL League football. Here with our league insider, Ed Gruver. I'm Eric Stark. Ed, we've had a lot of off-season moves in the coaching ranks. You know, what, 5 changes here? Anvil Cleona, Terry Lehman out. Bill McDonald is taking over at E-Town. Penn Manor new coach. We'll get to that a little bit more. In Columbia, Anthony Sodasante takes over, longtime assistant at Stevens Tech, offensive assistant there. So he comes from the college ranks. The two longest tenured coaches, Manheim Central, Mike Williams, and Lehman up at Anvil Cleona, both stepping down at the same time. Your thoughts on that to start with?
We knew about Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, he had announced it a year in advance. Terry Lehman, I think, from what I heard, was maybe a little bit ahead of schedule. But like you said, 2 long-term coaches. The LL loses a lot not having them as head coaches. But let's remember, Mike's not leaving the scene entirely. He's going to stay on as an assistant, offensive coordinator, maybe, or at least quarterback coach at Manheim.
Be interesting to see how that plays out. New coach in Manheim. I'm curious how this works out. But longtime assistants, they had 2 really good candidates. Both were on Williams' staff, and Brubaker and Hahn. Hahn got the job. What do you think that's going to be like? And we'll talk a bit about Brubaker going to Penn Manor then.
Again, hard to go wrong. Actually, couldn't go wrong with either Dave Hahn or John Brubaker. Both longtime assistants, both very qualified. They've got the championship rings to prove it. Manheim made their decision. Dave's a very qualified assistant. I think he'll do a good job. I think John Brubaker will do a good job at Penn Manor.
Penn Manor, the program, Neely was there, built that program up. Penn Manor, you think about how it was in the mid-'90s. That program was not in good shape. What he's done with that program is phenomenal. I think he deserves a lot of credit. Brubaker says, hey, I'm going to take it to another level. We're not going to just play and compete against Wilson. We're going to beat him. And he's got a pedigree with some of those championship rings. He's got league, district, and state title under his resume. One more topic is PIAA is talking about going to 6 classifications. I know other states have this, California, Texas. Your thoughts with Pennsylvania going to 6 classifications instead of 5?
I think we need to see more about this. Like you said, other states have done it. They've been successful with it. The questions I have right now are, how will this affect the district playoff fields? I think right now they're too bloated as they are. I don't think you need 16 teams in AAA. You don't need 16 teams in Quad A. Probably don't even need 8 teams in AA. So I would like to see how this is going to affect, those kind of numbers.
Yeah. Is it a money-making thing? Is it let's feel good, get everybody in the playoffs? Because I thought years ago it was too many, not enough at 4,
enough, right?
But now 16 seems like too many. What's the ideal number?
I think it's 8.
Split the difference?
Yeah, I think it should be 8 in Quad A and AAA, 4, maybe 6 if you want to give teams a first-round bye in AA. Definitely 4 in Single A.